Great to have you listening in today. And the greatest thing Chris Demm just showed me. He always shows me these great little things. I never do anything like that for him. Just thinking about that.
No, you never really do.
I don't know where
you sent one email this week and patted yourself on the back for 24 hours.
Did I do that?
You sent a list to our good buddy B.B. Shea.
Yeah.
Of the hot dog joints.
Oh, yeah, the hot dog joints.
And you tried to live off that for 24 hours.
I forgot about that.
I'm thinking about sending this to B.B. Shea because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, I am a nice guy. Interestingly, it's funny you say that. In fact, a P1 listener sent me this. It said, common habits that make you instantly unlikable at work. And the first one was pretending you're a nice guy when really you're not.
When everyone knows it.
They just said it out like that.
Yeah.
That was number one on the list. And the guy said, you could use this. It was a P1 listener, Tommy, who says, you could use this. The common habits that make you instantly unlikable at work. Number two.
That can't be me.
Number two was making everything about yourself.
Huh. That can't be me. What's next?
Obviously not me. It's ridiculous. Number three. Complains often.
No, not you.
I don't know why. This must have been sent.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is erroneous.
Maybe there's another, sometimes you start typing an address in your email.
It must have been it.
And it goes to the wrong person.
That's how I got in trouble. Remember, I was trying to send some not nudes.
Gambling notices?
Not gambling. It was
a weed order?
No. No. It was some payroll information to Barry up in HR, and it accidentally went to B.B. Shea, showing some very sensitive documents about my paycheck.
Yes. B.B. Shea opened it up like that Nazi who right before his face melts in Raiders.
Yeah. I don't think B.B. Shea's ever seen a check with that many commas.
No, and he hadn't been the same.
No, it's been,
his face did not melt.
No.
Metaphorically, it did.
It's been strained between us since. That was a few years ago, and egg on my face.
Yeah.
Sending it to the wrong person. Barry up at HR, of course, he knows all this stuff.
Yeah,
but
he keeps it under lock and key.
Has to.
Does it like a movie where you buzz Barry? You're like, "Did you get my email?" He's like, "Nah." You're like, "Yeah, I sent it to you with all my financials." "No." And then you're like, "Huh?" You go and you're sent, and like the camera zooms in on you as your eyes get big. "Oh no, I sent it to B.B. Shea." It cuts to B.B. Shea downstairs, just staring at the screen because he can't believe
this can't be right. Yeah. And
then, hey, Bob, get in here. You see this? Hey, Joe, come here.
I think I received this by mistake.
Sensitive information.
Did you guys get this too? Is it just me?
This was very sensitive information, and yes, that does happen sometimes. The other thing, it makes you instantly unlikable at work, acting like you know things when you really don't. Now that was my non-negotiable this year.
Yeah, one of them.
I failed on it.
You failed. Oh yeah, because now late in the year, you've almost prided yourself on this. You're like, I will tell you why the NBA is this. And now it's like you just want to speak on things you don't know about.
I failed on that one. I wrote down at the beginning of the year at least 10 non-negotiables. These were things I absolutely would or would not do in this year. And I've erased them as we've gone when I failed on them.
Yeah, the list is blank.
That's right. Now
I remember they're all gone.
Blank.
Now it's just a blank sheet. Yeah, that's right. It was no Diet Cokes. Well, I fell off that first vacation. Yeah. Spring break, gone. Had a ton of Diet Coke. That's been my demon.
Of course.
Forever. Haven't had one in a couple of months.
Yeah, you've done well.
But it's looming, So anytime you get time off, my wife always sneaks them into my fridge in my hand.
Oh, yeah.
And she said, don't you want to just...
Sneaks it into your hand.
As I'm sitting, she just put it right beside me. She's like, if you want one.
Don't you want to have a holly jolly Christmas?
That's how she does it.
And you do.
Some other non-negotiables were, if I don't know the answer, I'm not going to say that I do. But I've done that now 100 times.
You just wade in bluffing.
I've said when I don't, sometimes I can't hear people, especially like at the gym. And they'll say, because loud music's playing, and I'll just pretend to laugh along. Like,
yeah.
Yep. And
Yeah.
I said, I'm not going to do that anymore. I have.
Yeah.
I've done that. I think it's embarrassing to keep asking, what? What do you say? You know, by the second time.
Mary broke her hip. That's fantastic. Great.
I know. I do that, you know.
Yeah.
And then they're like, what do you mean? Huh?
Yeah, ICE came right into his house and got him. Perfect. He's a citizen, though. I know.
Crazy, isn't it?
He was born here. Great. Good for him.
Yeah, out of touch. You said ICE came into his house and got him. I pictured like ice coming, like
an iceberg.
frozen like an iceberg.
Or fjord.
Yes, like growing over, like in the movie Frozen, where it just grows around you and takes him. You were you're talking about the government
people.
agency.
Yeah.
You're talking about the government agency. So here's what Chris Demm did for me. Now I'm a really, really nice guy. We know that. And earlier this week I gave BB Shea some hot dog joints he could check out because he's our hot dog tester. Continuing to do that, by the way, even while on the hard 75.
Yeah, that was an awkward moment the other day.
Yeah, it was. It was impressive. He was like, I said, how do you do it? Magic. You know, wouldn't you like to know? He's still able to eat hot dogs, but stay on his regimen of 75 days where he does perfect nutrition, perfect exercise, all of those things. Well, Chris Demm said, if you go to Google today, this is for anybody in the world, not just me. If you go to Google today, there'll be a Ms. Pac-Man logo on the home screen, and if you click on it, you can play Ms. Pac-Man on your computer with the arrow keys on your computer. And they're doing that because I guess this is the anniversary of when Ms. Pac-Man was put into Atari or whatever it was. And it came out in 1982, and so for the past 40 minutes, I've been clearing boards and eating ghosts.
All right.
So I'll owe this audience an apology for sure. I'm out of it, man. Yesterday, as you know, I only mentioned this to you. I had a VIP experience at the gym, but I had to drive an hour and 15 minutes to get it. They had a special gym class that was not here in town. That because I've done over 2,000 classes at my gym, I was nominated to go.
What made this class different and special?
It really, it was the same class everybody else did, but it was full of quote-unquote VIP members, and I got a T-shirt.
Okay.
And a lot of instructors from the gym were also in the workout.
Okay.
And they had one of the regional directors who's from Wisconsin coaching the class.
Was this person wearing one of those Janet Jackson head mics?
Oh, yeah, they always did that. Yeah, they were, yeah. That was all, yeah.
Now, a lot of people are going to say this is a pyramid scheme. Now, what I want you all to do is go back to your gym with renewed energy, your home gym.
Yeah.
And, spread the word.
Remember, you are a boss babe.
Yeah, it was really cool. So I had to drive all the way to the Chapel Hill area to do that, then all the way back, and then got a text from Kepco right in the middle of the whole thing.
No.
He said, we're playing pickle. That's the clarion call, 5:30. So I'm playing pickle, doing the gym, driving, playing Ms. Pac. I may owe this audience an apology here today. This by the end, I know. And
Tomorrow you're going to be slumped.
I mean, talk about.
Oh, yeah.
We got a work night.
We got a trunk or treat here tonight, you know?
Yeah.
Thank goodness we moved it. Rained here last night in a big way. Looked like it was going to. We knew it was. But tonight should be nice for our trunk or treat event. This is the 5th year we've done it. Excited about that. I'll tell you this. I watched the first 5 innings of the baseball game last night.
5?
Because I couldn't. When you've had a day like that, you can't go to sleep. So I watched first 5 innings. Do you know Toronto won 6-1 over the Dodgers last night? The pitcher struck out 12. That's a rookie record for a World Series game. He's a rookie. Yasevich.
Yeah.
Great performance. Beat Blake Snell of the Dodgers. He's lost 2 games in this World Series. Snell has. He lost game 1 and he lost game 5 last night. Critical game. Now they go back to Toronto with the Blue Jays leading 3-2. They just need to take 1 in Toronto. I mean, they are just an eyelash from already wrapping it up. I mean, remember they lost that 18-inning game. Otherwise, they've won 4 games to 1.
I feel like this goes 7.
I do too, because they've got Yamamoto on the mound for the Dodgers. I agree with you.
I have a question for you about this young pitcher who, what a phenomenal season for him. Started in single A.
Yeah.
Now he's pitching in the 2 games in the World Series.
Down here in A-Ball.
Striking 12 out last night.
Rookie record.
Will he become a well-known pitcher? Will he get will he be one of these guys we'll hear about the next 10 years?
I don't think so.
I don't either for some reason.
It just takes a lot to do that,
You got to stay healthy.
Yeah.
I feel like he's probably a decent pitcher, but right now he's right. I mean, one fantastic game.
Is this in baseball? At the end of this season, will he get a new contract, or is he bound under the whatever deal he's in for 2-3 years?
I think he's bound.
Yeah, I mean he's probably making $200,000 or something. If that.
I heard a stat the other night when he was pitching on the mound. And this is in game. He pitched game 1. He did. So in game 1, he faced Shohei Ohtani for the first at bat. The at bat lasted 2 minutes. Ohtani fouls off several pitches and so forth. During that time, they did a calculation. Ohtani made, for that at-bat, $43,700 and some odd dollars. The pitcher made $195.
That's baseball.
Boy, thank you. You said it. I didn't even need to. It's baseball. That's how it works. This is a good series. I mean, Toronto is the big underdog, and they're now on the cusp. And you know who's pitching for the Dodgers on Friday night? Harry Holstaff.
There it is.
Hori.
Harry Hole?
Harry Hole. Harry Holstaff. I mean, they start with Yamamoto, but hey, you rest in November. You gotta get to the next game for the Dodgers. I love those kinds of games, and I love that's on a Friday night because I've already asked my wife, and she's told me I can stay up as late as I want.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Saturday night too if they go to Game 7. So this is happening. This is a big thing. By the way, did you watch any of the game, Biggie?
I watched a little bit of it because I had a little money on it.
Okay. Well, yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I didn't bet much. I put a parlay together, and I think you two'd be proud of me. My parlay was doing well, but I didn't like how the Dodgers were hitting. I needed one more guy to have a hit, and I'd have won like $50. But DraftKings offered me 15, and I only bet 250, so that's profit. So I cashed it out, and Max Muncy did not get his other hit, so I would have lost.
He's scuffling. He's having trouble.
That's what I needed. I needed him to. Going in, I was questioning on adding my parlay, and I did, and then he has not hit well.
Well, none of the Dodgers.
So you won 15 big ones?
Yes, I won $15, but I would have lost $0. So
15 big ones
it
left.
keeps it going, keeps the betting for the next few games.
Make it rain.
Dollar bill.
Yeah.
Make it rain in here.
Just in here trying to stay alive.
The first pitch of the ball game, I mean, they barely settled into their seats, and the Blue Jays, the first pitch, he hit it out of the park. So it's 1 pitch, 1-0. Then Vlad Guerrero comes up. He hits the third pitch of the ball game out of the stadium. 2 home runs in 3 pitches off Blake Snell last night. I know.
There's some shocked faces here in Chavez Ravine.
There were.
That's got to be the first time that's happened in the world. Mary Hart was clutching her pearls. She couldn't believe it.
She was starting her car from there, turned on their phone.
I do have it on good authority that America's treasure, Mary Hart, our #1 Dodger fan, beat the traffic last night.
I don't doubt it. 6-1, and the Dodgers weren't hitting. We know.
By the 9th, she was gone.
Yeah, oh, yeah. You can always tell. She had a beautiful sequined L.A. Dodgers jacket on last night with the beautiful sparkling blue.
This
Dodger blue.
built for fall.
Yeah.
100%. And the L.A. on the breast pocket.
Yeah, I bet the waiter came down to see what she wanted, and she said, just tell the valet to start my car.
Start the Bentley.
They had, last night, 5 innings I watched, there was a foul ball that barely made it to the screen, landing near her seat, and it hit a guy on the shoulder near her. And so a couple of people came in like, are you okay? Are you okay? And the play-by-play man said, look at Mary Hart. She's out of her seat. She's checking on the gentleman that's nearby. He was okay. He gave the thumbs up, but it just he was an older guy, and it hit him on the shoulder. It was right over, barely over the screen, and it got him. There's also breaking news today in the world of dictionaries. I guess all year we've heard Webster's has named this their new entries into the dictionary. And, these other dictionaries, the English Oxford Dictionary has put new words in. Well, now dictionary.com has named their word of the year. Would you like to guess what it is, Biggie?
I know what it is. We'll let Chris Demm guess.
He knows what it is.
Oh.
We saw it.
Yeah, I saw the news piece, if you will.
I got multiple emails and messages from people going, oh my God.
The word of the year from dictionary.com is 6'7".
Yeah.
6'7".
This is it. This is it, folks. Put a nail in the coffin
It's
for
over? It was a
society.
good run.
We're
It's
done.
over.
Yeah.
You had a good run.
All right.
Almost made it to 250. You know, I mean, that hurts to get this close
Yeah, really.
to a milestone.
To be right there.
Yeah, we can't go. There's no going up anymore. We're on the decline now.
There were several nominees or finalists, but 6-7 won as Word of the Year from Dictionary.com. And Dictionary.com, when saying the definition, said there isn't one. There is no definition to what this is.
Has that reached the point? None of us I mean, Kelly, your daughter's too old to be kind of in that world, I think. She's not middle school anymore.
Now, my nephew is 14, and he loves it.
The fact that so many adults are now talking about it, does that mean it loses some of its coolness with the middle school?
I think it's dying.
Yeah.
It has to.
Yeah.
Although it is, I had a friend of mine say his son loves it, and his son only loves it because it makes adults mad.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have a meaning. It means absolutely nothing. And he thinks it's funny that adults get mad about that.
Well, surprisingly, I don't get that angry over this. Although, I mean, usually, of course, that would anger me. I don't know why. My nephew, he's 14. I'm spending more time I'm dragging him into the gym. I take him twice a week.
It's multi-level marketing, people.
If you get them young, they stay longer.
Well, I'm trying to get into some healthy habits here at an early age. And
Cuckolding his family.
Yeah.
And more discount for you.
The thing is, his family brings him, and we have an hour-long session, and they stay in the car and watch General Hospital. And they say,
They're watching GH.
They're watching GH. We always do.
That's my story.
Yeah, we do the class. That's your story. So they stream GH in the minivan while we're in working out. They just sit in the parking
Are they
lot.
eating chicken fingers?
Yeah, they go get their chicken fingers.
Get a Sprite.
They sit down. And I said the other day, I could take him home. And she said, no, we got to find out who shot Drew. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, the first day we were in there, I said, now when you're on the treadmill, I would start at 5, then maybe go up to 6, 7. And he's like, ah! He just couldn't believe. And so I did the hand motion. He goes, you know that? And I said, yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty hip. I'm pretty with it, I guess you would say. This is something kids are into this year, Halloween related. The grossest candy on the Halloween market this year are candies made to look like boogers.
Boogers.
Have you seen these?
No, but it makes sense. The kids would love it.
They're called Booger Bites, and they're sold online and in some stores. And you can get them at like the Halloween Express, and kids absolutely love them. They're like gummies, but they have a squirt in the middle.
Oh.
So they have
They have
that texture too. Yeah. So when you
What color are they? Like snot green, yellow?
Yep, greenish yellow, and they're called Booger Bites. They sell for only $3.99. So parents are like, all right, I'll buy these for Halloween if kids are into them. So they're selling well right now, from what I read. There was that.
I don't think we've seen the stash of candy for our trunk or treat event here at the station.
Was BB Shea in charge?
I don't believe anyone else is got the company card.
Well, it's going to be a lot of dum-dums. I know. That happened. That's happened in years past.
As the dum-dum debacle.
God, his choices in candy are just awful.
Yeah.
I mean, just awful. Do we not give him access to more credit? I mean, what? Are we on a budget? Is that what it is? Because
I mean, of course we are, but nobody wants Mary Janes and dum-dums.
he has just. Can you not do anything? Can you get us a Starburst or something out
Something.
there? Just give us something out there. My God, this will be a challenge tonight for BB Shea and myself. We have to go the entire evening without having any sugar.
Was it last year that he got that ice cream
Debacle.
treat that was about the size of his head?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Thank you.
Yeah.
Vicky.
And he said, "This is a masterpiece." It was
like a brownie with a slice of cheesecake and an ice cream cone.
That was it.
In a mason jar.
was it, yep.
I know it popped up on my Facebook memories.
Oh, it did?
And I said, what is that? And I said, oh, that's BB Shea and his cheesecake, because Chris Kelly was mortified. I mean, truly mortified that he was going to eat any of that.
I tried to make him feel really guilty for eating.
Oh, you did too.
Didn't seem to matter though.
No, he's always, I think he's immune to you.
Yeah, you don't have the power over him like you do over some.
Yeah, I mean, I'm maybe because you caught me, and it's been so long that, you can still get to me. You get to others, but he just he can brush off your criticism.
He does seem to have that about him. He doesn't mind. He'll eat a cheesecake, ice cream, brownie concoction in front of me. Even though I say, you're cutting years off, I'm seeing your arteries clog in front of me. He'll be like, whatever, and just eat it, which angers me.
As the great David Spade once said, I can hear you getting fatter.
Yeah, you can hear that. Well, tonight we're both on a hard 75. So What? Listen, if I start to reach for a
Into the bowl.
just snap my hand. Just
Biggie, wrap him with your cane.
Yeah, take your cane and wrap my knuckles with it if I come close to a Tootsie Roll. I do not want to see it. Here's the woman. I find this hilarious. She was a college football reporter, and was standing on the concourse at a game getting questions from the anchor. This is a couple of weeks ago. And this is the 6'7" phenomenon where people behind her, including in their early 20s, are screaming 6'7".
You can definitely tell there is a new play caller in town. The offense is looking, the offense is looking a lot more versatile. They're getting their tight end in there with more reps. Still seem really characteristic with the running game. But definitely seeing a lot more passes from Malik Murphy to Trent Walker. And I think even though the game is tied, the offense has looked entirely different. And we'll see how it goes through the second half of this game.
Now she's getting the question from the anchor, and you hear him.
Stop! 22 years old, by the way.
Now that's annoying. That's annoying.
Chandler, you're on TV, bro.
Yeah, really. Now, I've lived that as the reporter. I've lived that.
Yeah.
You remember the Garth Brooks concert? Terrible. Late 90s. Drove me out of television. Drove me out of television. Right back to the arms of my waiting lover, radio, and Chris Demm.
Will you take me back?
He did. It took some talking, but he did.